Hi, my name is Julia.
My name is Nisa.
And this is the Julia and Nisa Show. Today we're going to be talking about the heart pulse sensor that we're using for our project. This particular sensor is a second generation and it works with the 5 volts. How it functions: it works by emitting a bright green light which bounces back to the light sensor or gets absorbed in by the person's blood cells. Depending on the rate that the light is reflected back to the sensor, a pulse can be read. So there's a bright green light here. Put it up close. There's a bright green light here, and that's how it reflects back and reads your pulse. The sensor was designed primarily for artists. Similar sensors are used in the medical field as well. Here is a schematic of our entire sensor. There is the black wire, which is the ground, the red wire, which is the power, and then the purple wire, which is the input and output cable. And it goes into the Arduino. The power wire goes to the 5 volts, black goes to the ground, obviously, and then the input and output cable goes to the analog 0.
Pulse sensor was designed to be used with Arduino, and the power requirements depend on whether you have the 3.3 volt or the 5 volt variety. In our case, as said previously, we have the 5 volt variety. No other technology is technically required to make it work. However, the sensor was designed to be used in combination with processing to visualize the data that Arduino, the software, processes. We use the Arduino Uno, but you may also use a different Arduino board. Our biggest resource with working with the pulse sensor has been the website pulsesensor.myshopify.com. This is not only the site where you can buy your own pulse sensor, but it is also a site where the creators of the pulse sensor put in all the resources you could ever need with working with this plug-and-play sensor. Here, the creators have listed everything from the design files of the pulse sensor to a getting started guide with working with the pulse sensor, and even a forum where you may interact with other artists using the sensor or the creators themselves. The pulse sensor is a very simple and small sensor. It has a tiny circuit board in the back, which is currently covered by hot glue, and a tiny little LED in the front that, when turns on, glows green. This light is what actually records your pulse. The pulse sensor can be used by either being attached to the finger with a Velcro strap that is provided in the kit, or to the ear using an ear clip also provided.
So for our project, we use the serial input that Arduino processed from the sensor to create our own visualization and processing. How we prepped the sensor: we took our sensor and we had to place a hot glue tab on the back so that it wouldn't short circuit from our natural oils and moisture in our skin, and also a vinyl sticker on the front to function the same way and also to stabilize the readings of the pulse.
And that is a fantabulous pulse sensor.
Bye now.
Go.
This is no. All right. Today we're going to be talking about our pulse and 5 volt sensor. Redo.
Bloop. Put in the picture. Out. Including in our case, but you can put it to a different channel. Take 2. Whoop, whoop. Okay. That was it.